Good morning. All right, so we are on day 13, and our verse today is 1 Corinthians 14:33, and that says, For God is not a God of disorder, but of peace, as in all the congregations of the Lord's people. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I often feel like my life is in complete and total chaos. I'm being pulled in 40 million different directions. The world is still spinning and spinning and spinning, and just so much is going on, and I just feel like sometimes I just need it to stop. And so it is in these moments that I have to remind myself to be mindful enough about what's going on to call on God, knowing that He is not a God of disorder, but He is a God of peace and calm, and He can calm me in that moment. And it's not necessarily that He takes over the situation and fixes it, although that does happen sometimes, but He at least gives me clarity and peace enough that I can get through that and get out on the other side unscathed. And so I think oftentimes we just barrel through the chaos, and we get to a point where we can't function because we're just in such disarray. And if we allow ourselves to get to that point, then it's because we haven't gotten to a point where we've stopped and been mindful enough to call upon God to give us what we need in the moment. So I pray today that when you feel chaos happening in your life, that you will take time to stop and call on God and give Him your crazy. Because God is willing to take that on, and He will either fix it or He will give you what you need to get through it without losing your mind. And so remember today that God is not a God of chaos, but He is a God of peace. And it is that peace